Hello and welcome to another segment of A Service Dog's Partner. Today, Sassy and I want to give you the poop on poop. Now, there's a lot more to it than it going, yuck, that's disgusting. First of all, it's the responsibility. As a dog owner, it is your responsibility to clean up after your dog. Whether it is they poop in your backyard, front yard, or they poop while going on a walk. This includes going on a walk around your neighborhood, or going on a dog walk, or at a dog park. I know you go to a dog park and a lot of people don't clean up after their dog. That does not give you the excuse of not cleaning up after your dog. And especially for that, there are several reasons of why because of this. And I'm bringing this up because we recently found out that Sassy's sister, her golden retriever Zara, recently we discovered she had a parasite inside her, and we have no idea how long she had this parasite in her. And and the way we discovered it was she went in to get fixed, and there was something weird with her liver balances. So they asked us to collect a stool sample, just a small stool sample. We sent it in, and they found out that there was this parasite in her. And there are a couple of ways the parasite can get transferred. One is by saliva, so drinking from the same water dish, and if another dog eats your poop. Sassy eats poop, I will admit it. And there are other dogs that eat poop as well. I'll talk more on that subject a little bit later. But because of this, we literally had no idea that she had this parasite. And you may not know your dog has an illness, and it doesn't have to be just a parasite. It could be anything. And if you're leaving your dog's poop wherever it is, and another dog goes over there, and before the owner can stop them from eating the poop, especially at like a dog park where they're out there playing, that dog is now sick. And let's go with the opposite. Let's say someone else didn't clean up after their dog. Well, that's going to be the same problem. So put yourself in someone else's shoes. This is why you clean up after your dog. The good news is we went ahead and had Sassy tested, and we had one of our other cats tested. And thankfully, those two came out negative. They do not have the parasite. We were really, really lucky. We still have no idea how that happened. But for quite some time, as Zara was having meds, been given meds to get rid of the parasite, we made sure that Sassy and Zara never went outside at the same time, so that we could pick up all of Zara's poop before Sassy went outside to prevent her from eating the poop. Now, something I want to bring up of eating the poop. There are actually a few reasons why a dog may eat poop. The big one is sometimes they're lacking some sort of nutrition. Vitamin A was a big one that I kind of kept looking at. And then there's also the other thing where sometimes if a dog has been made to think that they will really get in trouble for going poop. Like, let's say a dog has been having accidents inside the house a lot and constantly reprimanded for it. Or some people, when a puppy is being potty trained and has an accident, people rub the nose into the urine. Well, that teaches the dog that what they got to do is they need to hide the evidence that they actually went to the bathroom, even though they're doing it outside where they're supposed to do it. I looked for ways to try to stop them doing it, and the best I could do was find on Chewy this tablet where you put it on the dog's food. That way their poop tastes yucky and it teaches them not to eat it. But if you have more than one dog in the household, like I said, we have another dog in the household, that dog also needs to eat it. Well, that solves the problem of just the household. So like I said, if you take your dog to a dog park, or you go ahead and you go on a walk, and sometimes you don't always catch your dog going after the poop. So it's a really hard thing to teach your dog not to do. If any of you actually know a way to teach a dog to not eat poop, please put it in the comments. I would love to learn more about this, because I can't get her to stop doing it. Best I can do is keep giving her dentist sticks after she comes in, because it is disgusting. And I can't do it. There's no other resources I've been able to find to teach her not to do it. So moving on from that, like I said, poop can tell you a lot about your dog. Now dogs, they can't tell you when they're hurt internally. I mean, if they have a hurt leg, you'll see them limping. If they have poor appetites, they'll show you that way. But otherwise, it's really hard to tell if there's something wrong with your dog. They don't talk. And if you have a golden retriever, like we do, golden retrievers have been known to be really, really sick and sometimes hurt, and they don't tell you. You have absolutely no idea. I mean, Zara, with this parasite, she showed none of the signs of having this parasite in her. She's bouncing around, acting like a puppy, like she is. No sickness, nothing. So we had no idea she had this parasite in her until she had these tests done. So the only way you can get these clues is literally from like their poop. Some things you can look out for, and this is another reason to go ahead and clean up after their poop, because you can get ideas. You can get a kind of a good picture on it. Let's say you notice your dog is having a really hard time pooping. You're noticing the poop is actually really hard. That can actually be a sign of your dog is constipated, and maybe they're not getting enough water, they're not getting enough fiber. Now, if you're only seeing this like, okay, they did it today, but and then they're fine, then it could be just a one-time thing. I mean, everyone gets constipated; it's a normal thing. But if you're noticing it's been going on for quite a few days, maybe a week or two, you may need to go see a vet and see what's going on. There may be some other underlying condition that you don't know. The same is with very soft or runny poop. That's an idea of diarrhea. I mean, we get that too. Again, watch it, because there may be something in their the diet. Maybe they got the wrong diet. Maybe they are allergic to something. So cleaning up after the poop and really noticing the firmness, the texture of it can really help you understand the health of your dog. And it's really, really important of that. And again, cleaning up after your dog when you go on walks is a good thing, because the parasite, I'm really emphasizing this because the parasite was a major scare. And it's a good, the only thing I could think of is that because I was diligent in cleaning it up, she didn't get as much into eating Zara's poop as, yes, I love you too, as much as she could have, and that probably was what had prevented her from actually getting the disease. But I cannot guarantee that. So, and don't assume that someone else is going to clean up after your poop. That's like assuming someone's going to clean up after your trash. That does not happen. Yeah, you got people out there who gather together to clean up trash, but we still got tons of trash out there. So don't assume that someone else will clean up after your poop. Sassy, come on, lay down. So yeah, those are very important things to do with that. And there are many ways you could do it. I've seen people, bless you, when they go out on a walk, they have a pooper scooper. And then there's other people where they carry trash bags, little trash bags, the grocery bags, which is why you find a lot of people are really upset that we're getting rid of the plastic, because a lot of people use that, including us. We use that to clean up after our cat boxes, and also when we go on dog boxes. And those were free, and now we have to pay for the actual doggy bags. So that's where a lot of people are upset we're going away from plastic. But anyways, you see those bags and people put their hand in it, pick it up and pull it inside out so that the poop is on the inside, and your hand should be clean. Depending on how bad it is, you may need more than one. You may need to put that bag in another bag. So always carry extras. Carry more than you think. I mean, you could attach this to the dog's harness if you wanted to, so you're not carrying it. You may have to carry it until you get to a trash can. That is the stinky part, but it's the responsibility of owning a dog. And again, collecting all that stuff as you're going really helps you understand the health of your dog. The color can be a big thing too, although keep in mind what your dog is eating. Sassy tends to have orange poop, but that is because I feed her carrots. So her poop tends to be orange. And but sometimes you can tell there's blood in the poop, and if there's blood in the poop and it happens more often than it should be, there may be something, an underlying problem. Something else I want to share a story about that, finding it. We had a golden retriever before, Zara, and she was very old and her health was getting deteriorating because she was old. And I had missed a pile of poop. It was hidden under some undergrowth. And when I went to go get it, there were what looked like worms inside it. And I panicked. I mean, I thought there was something really wrong with her, and I told my mom. And she looked at it, and we went ahead and cleaned it up. But we kept an eye on her poop, and I mean, I'm following her around and I'm cleaning up after, and there was nothing in there. So finally we decided what I saw weren't worms, but they were maggots. What had happened was a fly had landed on it and laid its eggs. So, and the eggs had hatched. The eggs had hatched into fly larvae. But it was enough of a scare. So like I said, you can learn a lot from the poop, but at the same time, if you leave it out there for too long, something's going to lay its eggs in it. So really, while it alerted me to the possibility that there may be something wrong with our dog, it ended up being a false alarm, which was a huge relief. Hi, Sassy. Come on. Because we weren't ready to lose her. So that ends this segment on Sassy. Come on. I know you love your close-up. I know you love your close-up. That ends our segment. Oh, Sassy, lay down. Lay down. Sit. Come on, sit down. Bless you. Sit. Come on, sit down. Sit. That ends our segment on the poop. I hope you were able to learn get some interesting information on that. And please clean up after your dog. It could help save another dog, and it may help you catch a disease that your dog may have contracted. Until next time, please like our video and hit subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next week with another segment from a Service Dogs partner. Until next time.